If you have been finding it difficult to make cookies at home simply because you don't have an oven, then worry no more, because in this video I'm going to guide you through step-by-step process on how you can make these delicious looking butter cookies even without an oven. So watch this video to the end. Hi my loves, so for the ingredients you will need your butter or your margarine. This is half cup of butter. Next you will need your sugar. This is half cup of sugar. Next is your vanilla essence. This is 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and you will need 1 egg. This is very optional. Next is your flour. This is 1.5 cup of flour. So now to begin, you want to grab any bowl in your house and add your butter or your margarine. So I'm using margarine, and you want to make sure you scoop out everything from that cup, okay? So when you are done, you want to give your margarine or your butter a proper mix it like this so that everything can spread out. All right, so next you're going to add your sugar, and when adding your sugar, you want to make sure you sieve, okay, so that those lumps in your sugar can be removed, so that you're not going to add them. I'll show you when I'm done sieving. There are some that came out from this sugar, so you want to do this. Don't skip this part, okay? This is going to help you to have a smooth cookie, and those sugar lumps are going to be free from it, so you don't want to skip this part. Can you see those lumps I'm talking about? Can you see? I even went ahead to use my spoon to press some in so that I can still collect my sugar, but still there are still lumps in it. So I'm just going to take that out. I'm going to discard that. I'm not adding it to the cookies. So now after this, you want to give this a proper mix it thoroughly so that everything will be incorporated. After mixing, this is how it should be looking. If you have a mixer, perfect, it's going to make it very easy for you. So after that, you want to add your vanilla flavor and mix it together. This is the flavor I'm using. This is Foster Clark vanilla flavor. Okay, so you want to mix it very well, and this will help your cookies to taste really nice. So now just stir everything so that it will be properly mixed together with your butter and your sugar. So this is the perfect time for you to add your egg now, and you want to give it a proper mix. Know that if you are doing this for commercial purpose, you are making cookies for commercial purpose, you don't need to add egg, and it's also will help to save your cost, and it will help to increase the shelf life of your cookies. So I'm doing this for the kids, and yeah, I need that protein for them, so that's why I added this egg. So next you are going to add your flour, and this is how you get the correct measurement of your flour using your measuring cup. So now if you've been heaping your flour, please don't do that, okay, because you're not getting the right measurement. Just do it like this and you're going to get the right measurement. So I'm using 1.5 cup of flour, but I'm going to be adding this bit by bit. I just added the first half, and I'm going to stir, give it a proper stir, and this will help me to get a nice consistency, and I'll be able to mix my batter very well. So now I'm going to add the second part of the flour, and yeah, can you see I'm adding everything now for that first 1 cup. So don't forget to sieve before adding your flour. Don't just add your flour in like that. So sifting your flour will help you to get a nice flour to work with. It's going to make your flour to be fine when you're working with it, and it's going to remove any form of impurities. So now I'm going to add the remaining half cup, and I'm also going to do the same thing I did for the first one. I'm adding it bit by bit. Sometimes just do it like this so that you can get the consistency of what you want. Sometimes depends on the flour, some can be thicker while some flours can be lighter, so your dough can become so hard and you have not even finished using all the cup you wanted to use. Okay, so just add them bit by bit like that so that you can know the consistency you are going for. So now I'm going to add the last one. Yeah, can you see how I did this? Because I don't want my dough to be so hard that I'm going to add water or anything else to it to lighten it up. So yeah, just do it this way, okay? So now you want to give this a good mix. Can you see that it's coming together now? The dough is gradually coming together, not too watery, not too thick. So if you like, at this point you can use your hand to knead, but I don't see the need for that. I'm just going to use my wooden spatula to knead this. Can you see the way I'm turning this as if it's eba? If you're in Nigeria, you will know what eba is. So it's just for us to bring our soup now and start eating eba and soup. So you guys, this is the consistency you should be going for. It should not be too thick, neither should it be too watery, okay, so that you can mold it. So now let's bake, and this is the cover of a pot. This is what I'll be using to bake my cookies. And if you don't have a pan, you can likewise do it like this. So now I'm going to attach a parchment paper to this. That's why I'm greasing it with oil. So you can use vegetable oil, just spread it on the pan like this, and then add your parchment paper. Then cut out the excess of your parchment paper so that it can sit properly on it. Just do it the way I'm doing it there, and your parchment paper will not be lifting when you are adding your cookies or when the cookies is eating on your stove. Sweetheart, if you don't have parchment paper like this, don't worry, okay? So just use your margarine or your vegetable oil to sprinkle on your pan, just the way I did it there, and then sprinkle your flour on it, okay? It's going to do the same work as the parchment paper. All right, so it's going to help your cookies not to get sticky to your pan. That is what the parchment paper also does. So now you can start cutting your cookies into the desired shape you want. Just cut it like this and roll and shape it. But if you want to go extra, or if you want to do this for commercial route, you can do it this way. You can use your kitchen scale and then cut out the various sizes you want, so that everything will be equal, okay, so that all your customers are going to get equal sizes. So now I've gotten all my correct measurements. Now I want to start baking. So to bake, you want to roll your dough like this and flat it so that your cookies can cook very well inside, okay? Now you can use your spoon to put these lines on it so that your cookies will not be plain when you are done. And can you see how pretty this is? This is so pretty. And I'm going to add this now to the parchment paper. Okay, so if you didn't get this one, let me do it again so that you see what I'm saying. Now take your dough and then roll it on your palm like this. After rolling, then press it flat. Yes, press it flat on your palm, and then use your spoon now to shape it this way so that your cookies does not come out just plain. All right, now add it to your parchment paper and you are done. Can you see how pretty this is looking? If you don't want that, you can also use knife to attach or to put your shape like this. Just use knife to put a tiny line on your dough, just like this. Okay, yeah. And you are done. Can you see how pretty this is? Which design do you prefer, this one or the first one? Let me know in the comment section. So now just bring out your pot, and I'm using this pot to bake my cookies. And now you can add rock to it. See, you can use any pot you have in your house, okay? Especially those pots that are leaking will be perfect for this. All right, so just add rock to it so that when you're adding your cookies, then it can balance up. And now cover and take it to the heat to bake. Make sure you preheat your pot for like 5 minutes before adding your pan to it, okay? You can also use your stove rack like this, then add your pan and cover, and then take it to bake. This is just to elevate your pan from your pot. So after preheating for 5 minutes, I'm going to add my cookies now to my pot and cover and allow to bake. The first one I showed you guys was just sample, okay? This is the real thing. So now this has been baking for up to 10 minutes. I baked my cookie for up to 30 minutes, so you can bake for 20 to 30 minutes on very low heat, medium to low heat, okay, so that it does not get burnt. So now when you see your cookies moving like this, know that it is ready and you are good to take it out from the heat. All right, Lovelies, our cookies are ready. Can you see how pretty this turned out? It came out so well, and they tasted very nice. It was so delicious. My daughters could not have enough of it. So you guys, if you are told that these cookies are not baked with oven, will you believe it? Can you see how it's looking? The back, and the back is not burnt. So make sure you reduce the level of your heat. It should be on low heat. If you are still with me up until now, what are you waiting for to subscribe? If you've not done so, please subscribe and give this video a massive thumbs up. Okay, share to those whom you feel this video might also be helpful to, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of kisses. Bye for now. Mwah.